The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. An early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
It's fielded at the 14. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
And the Browns first down.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Judkins up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action, Sanders. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he will have the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
60 Vikings, 19 Lions, go!
Milton now on 3rd down. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. For the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now Milton to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 1-score game. That one right down the middle. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to head out of bounds on return. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Running the draw here with Judkins. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he cuts it back right. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns throw their early lead to 13. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the safe spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lower the deficit to a single possession. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Titans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Sanders back to throw. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Handoff now to Judkins. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 21-14 our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. And they're looking at 2nd and 3. Another one for Judkins. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards. That's good for a Browns. Nothing, 19.
On first down, here's Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
All the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
Milton back to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He's got to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good. Come on.
On the red zone now. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Milton. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catches made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on first down, Sanders. So even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Air it out on third. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way.
Ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
18, ready. 18. Cougar 19. Ready.
Another game to Judkins. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready.
Battle coming up on third and inches. Sanders going to look to throw. Cut near the goal line. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Here's Milton. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Milton now. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now, you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Dragon 60.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He cuts it right. Still has some space inside the 35. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Starting from the 5.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by Henry To'o.
Come on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got McBride complete. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
First down.
Ready, 18,
32-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9.
Operating from the top. Here's Sanders. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Offense He's headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down run from Judkins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if they're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Back 60.
There defensively.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Rattler.
Into the gun, here's Sanders. That finds Adams downfield. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay, ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. First and 10 now from the 46. Toss play here, Judkins. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Sanders back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Okay,
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
19, Buffalo 18.
Here's Sanders now. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it
70,
third
60
and 8.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the red zone on first. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Titans are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Sanders setting the pass. Oh, brother, it's another interception. There he goes, right sideline. At the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Tennessee touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Browns football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
And Judkins on the drop down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. So we'll take possession in enemy territories. That return gets him across midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Sanders. Pass is caught by a rookie out of UCF. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's ready.
And the give, here's Judkins. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
On the go.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
60.
At the 28-yard line.
19.
To throw now is Sanders. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. On the ground, begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Offensive line fast. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, it's Milton. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Come on. Hey, prove it, my team. Left it, 10 through 11, 10 through 11. Top 50, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the...
And they pick him up again. Picked off by Javon Clark. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
John Kitts up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Sanders going to look to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Derwin James picks it. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you could almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores. But there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Milton to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. brought in close to the 8. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Set. 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns only up by a few. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Crackle 80.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
46-yard ball.
Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Blowing back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets it to the 15. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Milton now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Ready. 70 ready.
Throwing now, Milton. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Cup 19. Ready.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete right side. Burden has it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw. Buying some time right. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Here he goes. Gonna have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Browns take over following their 5th team interception of this ball game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
To a chorus of bucks from the dog pound. The Browns take the win at home. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.